Hey guys, it's Tanza, and I am coming to you today, as promised, with a video on, let's see, Newly Natural, What Now? That is going to be my title. I'm going to tell you about different products that you should use, things that you should do after the big chop, because a lot of times you will go and get your hair cut and they send you home with like a little dry fro with some oil sheen or something, because a lot of stylists don't know what to do with your hair after they cut off all of the relaxer, and they don't explain to you what you should do from that point forward. Then you go home and you're frustrated. So in order to try to help you out with that, make it not such a stressful situation, that's why I'm here. So I hope this helps. Okay, so right after you cut your hair, it can be in several different stages. That all depends on what you decided to do. Like if you decided to just cut it all off and be, have a very low fade or a very low afro, or whether you let it grow out for a year and you have 3 to 6 inches of new growth. All that kind of varies, but what I'm going to tell you today kind of basically goes for any stage. If it's very, very low, very, very, very low, I mean, you don't have to do a whole lot, but the first thing that you need to start doing immediately is stop shampooing your hair. I suggest to my clients to only shampoo once a month in order to get rid of, it's kind of like a clarifying. You still want to use a sulfate-free shampoo. You can use things, the shampoo by Kinky Curly. You can use Diva Curl. You can use Jane Carter. Any natural hair shampoo. You don't want any sulfate. I have clients that have asked, well, I've been using Pantene Pro V. I don't suggest Pantene Pro V to my relaxed clients, where they say, oh, well, I've been using was it Relax to Natural or Relax to Natural or something like that by Pantene. I don't suggest that to my relaxed clients. And so immediately stop shampooing your hair. Co-wash. Co-washing is washing your hair or shampooing your hair with conditioner. So that's all you need to do. Sorry, to make sure that the screen is just use a conditioner like a shampoo. So you wet your hair down, you put a hefty amount of the shampoo in your hand, go through it and massage your scalp and make sure that you cleanse your scalp and your hair really well with the conditioner. It still gets your hair clean. It's just not stripping it of all of the needed oils, oils that you need in your hair for the health of it, for the strength of it, to keep it moisturized. And shampooing or conditioner washing your hair helps to keep in and lock in moisture that natural hair desperately needs. I had a lot of clients or people or YouTube subscribers that'll say, my hair is really dry. Start washing your hair with conditioner. That's the first step you need to take. When I do big chops at work, so far normally there's enough hair to get it into a puff. If it's not, then I still normally do like a I shingle the hair in order to show them what their curl definition is, and it's something that's easy they can wear for like the next week with just refreshing it by spritzing it with water. So I don't have any products really in front of me, I don't think, because one of the main things that I use in order to shingle everybody's hair in the salon is Eco Styler Gel. I have the one in the red container, which is the one with the argan oil in it. The one with the olive oil is fine as well. So to go over what I actually do in a salon, you come in, I shampoo your hair because I don't know what's in it. I want to go ahead and give you a clean slate with a sulfate-free shampoo. In the salon, I'll either use No Poo by Diva Curl, or I have sulfate-free shampoos that I use for colors, things of that nature. So I have Pravana and I have Design Essentials. So I shampoo your hair, then I condition it with moisturizing conditioner, rinse, and I leave it on for a couple minutes. I'll rinse that out, and if your hair seems to be excessively damaged or dry, then I'll do a deep conditioner. If I have it with me, then I'll use the Kinky Curly Not Today, and that I'll use that leave-in to prep your hair for shingling or whatever style that I'm going to do. If I don't have it, then I just use spray conditioner, leave-in conditioner like Design Essentials, because that's something that I have all the time. Or either if I have my Jane card, then I'll use that. I don't honestly keep a whole plethora of natural hair products in the salon because I don't have that many natural clients that wear their hair in its natural state. So most of the time my natural hair products are at home, so I use them on myself. And then if I know that I have a client that's coming in that's natural or going to be newly natural, I'm going to do a big chop, then I will take them with me if I think about it. But I do keep shampoos and conditioners and all the basics, the gels and everything, just for everyday use. So after I've shampooed and properly conditioned the hair, I will normally spray your hair down with a mixture of water and lavender oil. It's in a little spray bottle. Lavender oil helps with dryness, whether it's dry scalp, dry skin, dry hair. It helps to replenish the moisture needed back in your hair. It also helps with itchiness. So I will spray your hair down with the lavender oil and water mixture. And then I take it into, if I'm going to put it in a puff, I take a handful of the gel and I put it around the edges really well, not touching any of the outside of the hair, but just around the edges in order to slick it down. Your hair is not trained yet to be in its natural state. The curls may not stay the same way as they do when you're at the salon and you first do your big chop. But I put a lot of gel around the edges. I normally keep the elastic bands. Let's see if I have any, but I see one down there on the floor, but I can't really get to it. It's like underneath the desk. But the really big elastic stretchy bands there, and I will brush your hair up and then wrap the band around your head twice and slowly slide it up to the size puff that I want to create. Then I stick hairpins around, one in the front, one in the back, and one on each side in order to hold it in place, because since you have so much gel on your hair and your hair is still wet, the band is not going to stay. It's going to continue to slide. So I pin them down, then later on after your hair is dry, if you want, you can take them out because the curls will actually hold the band down after your hair is dry. So after I get it up, it's still, just your regular hair in its natural state. I take it section by section, and I think my Denman brush is in the bathroom too. I'm just so not prepared. But I use a Denman brush. I take it section by section and I brush through it in a curling, brushing like this. So I'm taking the hair in a section, I'm brushing and curling as I'm going towards the end. The hair will like curl back once you let go, and also I'm smoothing it. So I'm holding it between my fingers, I'm smoothing it with my hand and brushing it with the brush and curling it as we go. So first smooth, and I'm brushing and smoothing right behind the brush so that it'll curl up, and it'll like curl into whatever your curl pattern is. It'll kind of flip up and pull to your head. I'll go through all of your puff, doing that section by section. If it starts to get dry, I'll spray it with more water, go through. And I have a video on shingling hair where I did it on myself with my hair out on YouTube, so you guys can check that out. So I'll put a link to it in the description box. So I shingle all of it with the Argan Oil Eco Styler Gel, and then I take each section and gently pull the curls apart. You don't want to rake through it with your fingers or anything because it'll disturb the curl pattern. You want the curls to stay clumped together. So I just gently pull the curls together to make the puff full and to, you know, just fill out any spots. That's it. I don't put any oil or anything on it at that time. I just let it air dry. I normally send you off. I may wrap your hair around the edges in order to make it stay flat. You can either leave with the wrap on or you can take it off if you plan on going somewhere else. But when you get home, then you're going to want to spritz your edges a little bit with water, put a little gel on it to make it lay down, and then tie a scarf around your head so that all of this part lays down, because you don't want it poofy in here. You do want the edges and the part that's pulled back to be laying flat. You also, so when you get home, what you're going to need is conditioner. I always suggest either Tresemme Naturals if you can find it. It's a really popular conditioner, and a lot of times you can't find it. It's at Walmart, Walgreens, Rite Aid, you know, stores like that, but you just have to actually find it. Or you can get the blue bottle, which is the moisturizing herbal essence conditioner. Both of them are under $5. So, and they're pretty nice size bottles. And I save those for co-washing because they give good moisture. They give good slip, which makes it easy to detangle the hair. And they're inexpensive because with co-washing you're using it like shampoo, so you don't want anything, if you don't have to, you don't want anything really expensive. So you're going to need that in order to co-wash. Then you're going to need a container. You can get a nice size container, especially if it's during the summer. You're going to be wearing your hair in a curly state for the most part, just because it's easy. Or if it's short, because you don't have a whole lot of options when it's really short. You can get a big container for like I don't even think it's $5, $3.99 or something like that at Sally Beauty, at any of the Asian beauty supply stores. I saw Eco Styler in Walgreens today. It wasn't with any of the oils in it. I prefer you to get one with the oil in it. But I just like Eco Styler brand because it's not flaky. It does not flake. It does not cause a lot of itchiness or anything like that. It's not drying. So for $2.99 they do have the little ones, but I'd rather you spend $3.99, you know, $4 on a big container. And again, I wish I had the gel here, but that's what you're gonna need in order to slick your hair back, pull it up. If it's short, same thing, spritz it with water, put the gel in your hands and rake it through with your fingers. You can go through and curl, you know, brush through it with the Denman brush, even if your hair is short, in order to define the curls. If you can't find a Denman brush, you can also use a tangle teaser. It does the exact same thing. It's just the way the bristles are made and the way that they move. It helps to detangle and to separate and clump the curls together. And both of those brushes work the exact same way. So you're going to need conditioner, you're going to need a spray bottle with water for your water, and you're going to need gel. You're also going to need an oil in order to seal and to moisturize your hair. So I get a big thing of extra virgin olive oil, Great Value brand from Walmart, Farm Fresh, Food Line, Kroger, wherever. I just get the cheapest brand, same difference, of extra virgin olive oil, and a really big container. And then I bought this from Walmart. Is it this one? No, they have these at Walmart. They're like the ketchup bottles, but this is just like a color applicator bottle that I just had sitting around here that I got from Sally's, probably for like $1.50. So got oil on my fingers. And then so I just separated, put it in there, and I like it because it has the nozzle at the top, so it's easy. It's not so messy when trying to use it. So extra virgin olive oil is what you start off for, a good oil. And these are quick things that you can go and pick up inexpensively and take really good care of your hair starting off. As you go along, you can start going into some of the more expensive products and watching some videos, trying to see, find people with like hair textures, so you don't spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on different things that do not work. Because this is not even close to all of my products, but I have like this big box of stuff that I am not using, and not even all of it is in that box. Plus I have like another container in my bathroom. So you can spend hundreds of dollars in products that you do not use. So let's see. That is for what you can, or something that you can do just starting off. As I've also gotten questions about what can I do as far as dressing up the style, something different. You can do scarves, buy a bunch of scarves. I got this one actually at Walmart. I went out like last week and I just bought a bunch of scarves. I just went scarf shopping. I went to City Trends because I saw they had scarves on sale for like $2.50. I went to Walmart. Walmart typically always has different scarves for $5 to $8. I didn't get any $8 ones. I think I got two $5 ones. This one and a black one with white polka dots. You can get headbands. I go to Glitter or the beauty supply store and just pick up headbands. This is one of my favorites. I have it in gold. I had it in bronze and then the silver one. You can just get bow clips or whatever from like the children's section or whatever. Walmart I know has bows that I get for my daughter that they're a pretty nice size, and they just like have little clips on the back and they're $1, and you can get a whole bunch of different colors and just stick them in, dress them up. Make sure you keep some big hoop earrings and also some studs. Studs look really pretty with short hair or updos, as well as big earrings in order to dress up the style a little bit. Because a lot of times you may feel self-conscious because you're used to having hair and you're used to having straight hair. So to have it all gone, you kind of got to reinvent yourself a little bit. Maybe with a little makeup, dress it up. It doesn't have to be anything this bold. But, do something a little different just to kind of and play around with different things in order to just be girly and frilly. Because when you chop, I've done the big chop and cut all my hair off. And I've, the last time that I went natural, I did it gradually over time, cut little by little. So I've done it both ways, and the big chop wasn't that difficult for me because I was used to wearing my hair short, and I wore my hair short for a long time, so it really wasn't that bad, but still. It's a different story when it's short and it's curly, or it's natural, or whatever, than when it's short and it's curled and it's flipped and spiked and all that kind of stuff. So those are some things that you're going to need in order to take care of your hair. To review, co-wash, co-wash, co-wash. You can do that every day, twice a day if you want to. Water is your friend because your hair needs moisture, and water is a great source of moisture for your hair. Make sure that you have a sealant, which is the olive oil, or you can get coconut oil like from CVS or GNC or Vitamin Shop or anything, but you need the oil in order to seal in the moisture. You also need a good gel. And check out my videos on twist outs and you can see what products we use for that. But this is a great basic start for everybody. Co-wash, apply gel if you want to wear your hair up in a curly state. This is like great summer type things because it's hot. And then after it's dry, if you're gonna co-wash, if you're gonna wear a wash and go, then after it's dry, just put a little oil in your hand and scrunch through the curls in order, and rub it around the perimeter of your hair in order to give it some moisture and some shine. And that's pretty much it. Those are the 3 or 4 major products and things that I use in the salon on everybody, whether it's up, whether it's, you know, down. That's the easiest way to kind of get through that first, you know, few months of being newly natural. From that point forward, when you leave, for instance, my salon, and if, you know, I do this, or if you do this for yourself and say a friend of yours chops it off, or you go to a salon, they don't do anything afterwards, go home, do what I said as far as making the hair in a curly state. And what you can do is just spray it with water. All you do is refresh the curls from that point forward. Just use your water bottles and then spray the puff and pull it out, you know, with your fingers. The perimeter, the part around the edges, if it seems to, like, you should be tying it down at night, wearing a scarf to hold this part back. And you can put the satin bonnet on top of it if you're not sleeping on a satin pillowcase, which is two more things you should have. You should have a bonnet, a scarf, and a pillowcase, satin pillowcase. And so if you say you don't have a scarf and you just put on a bonnet, when you wake up in the morning, your edges and everything are not going to be flat and straight the way that they were the day before. So just lightly mist your edges with water, put on a little gel, tie it down while you take your shower and you get dressed, even as you drive to work or school. And then when you're ready to get out the car, take the scarf off and it is perfectly neat, dry, and in place. That's it for what to do after the big chop. And I've got some other videos to upload for you guys. So I hope this helps continue to bring on your comments, your questions. I greatly appreciate all the support and all the love. I appreciate the fact that you are asking questions, which means you kind of trust me a little bit. And I will see you later. Bye.